about as set as we're going to be. Let's skip over to Ableton here. Toxic, what up? ASLGB Music, nice to see you, man. Ableton. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the 2-hour track challenge. Wow, y'all like piled in at the same time. That's pretty cool. It must be the notification squad. How y'all doing today? I am tired, but I'm doing well. Oh, nice, man. I don't spam my stream starting announcements often enough in other Discords, so that's something I need to do more often. Hey, Ninja, how you doing, man? Anyway, we are prepping up for another 2-hour track challenge. I am going to get back to themes to some degree. I have such a crazy huge backlog. Let me look. Ooh, schedule starts once it's done on Wednesdays. I can come here. Nice. Oh man, hide details. There we go. So I have all these themes that people suggested that I want to get to, and I'm not going to get them to all like the next like week after week after week, but I want to do all of them. And there's this one right here, this GLaDOS Wakes Up, and I'm not going to play the whole thing because copyright, but it's like this kind of chill.
How have you been?
That kind of stuff. And I want to try to do something like that. I've been thinking about pentuplets lately, which is instead of a triplet, which is 3, it's a pentuplet is 5. So I was thinking about like trying to do something like trying to make a song in that vein using 5 notes, and I think making like percussion and stuff would be very interesting with that. However, as we learned from a couple weeks ago, if I get overwhelmed and it's not going anywhere, I'm just going to end up doing something a little bit more simpler and chill. Yeah, Portal 2 soundtrack is amazing. Yeah, that collaborative video that I did with Gardner, there's so many let's just get going. No, it's 4 o'clock. Perfect timing. That collaborative video that I did with Gardner, there's like so many choices that I could have done. Yeah, Portal itself is really good. I'm thinking like Operator would be a good place to start with this. And just to toss some reverb on it right away. Okay, so time signature. I was trying to figure out the time signature of this. Like really it would be just 4/4 time or something like that, except that it would be subdivided into fifths each beat. However, Ableton does not handle that very well, so I'm thinking about either 5/8 time, so each measure is a beat, or 28 time, where each 5 beats is a beat. And I'm thinking about trying 5/8 time and seeing how that lands, because that way if I wanted to subdivide the time signature some more, I have options there. So I'm just going to do the, oops, where are we on here? Okay. That's kind of the basic melody. It doesn't have to be complicated because the time signature is complicated. Yeah, I should play through Portal 2 again. I think I played through it only a couple times, and it really gets me. I like it a lot. Yeah, but I love time signatures, and I think this was something that was mentioned last week, where time signatures can be kind of harmonic, where you can have like dissonant time signatures, stuff that kind of clash, and kind of treated like a harmonic thing. So what I'm thinking of is nice SLGB. That's awesome. Carbonic, I've seen it mentioned, but I haven't watched it. I need to watch larger YouTube creators stuff. Okay, so what does this look like on an EQ? There we go. Oh, interesting, Carbonic. I need to check it out because I think that kind of stuff is super cool. Make this a little plucky. Not a lot, but I like how it's like very even, but I also like the idea that it has a little bit of an attack to it. This is going to be very hard to like lock into a song, I think. Let's get some drums in here. I want to do more like random sound effects too. That was a lot of fun last week where I just kind of grabbed a lot of cool stuff. Excuse me, like this. I love happy accidents. Yeah, Carbonic. I've done that before. It's actually really fun. Starting Tea Time Live. I've thought about it. I think that would be a fun counterpart to Garden Sounds thing. I don't want to steal his thunder. He came up with the idea first, but I've always wanted to do that. I actually started a series on YouTube called Workshop, which was basically Coffee Time Live, except I sat down and I talked about a single song each time, and it did not get very far, which is too bad, but it was not really the right format, I feel. Just listen to a drone song for 10 minutes or like an hour and randomly just be like, yeah. Let's see, drum kit. Hey, Toxic. I see you. Burb. I'm thinking about... Yeah, that is a meaty kick. I like it. Gotcha. Okay, so with this, we can see that this is subdivided into 5 beats. So I think that we can go like this. So let's just cancel this right now too. So, whoa. Toxic, thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. It means a lot to me. Let's see if I remember the emoji. Yeah, there it is. Ben B-U-R, Ben Ross. Oops, there we go. No underscore. I think this is going to work. Okay. This needs more motion. Yeah, I know it's Ben underscore Burns. There you go. But that's awesome, Carbonic. I'm really oh yeah, well, I'm bad at guitar too, so I can't blame you too much. Hey Shaka, how you doing, man? Okay. Okay. I'm getting distracted. That's awesome, dude. That's super cool. Yeah, yeah, and it's like it's really cool to like have that Twitch Prime account just so you can like support people even for a month, you know? It's really it's valuable. Okay, so let's add quick music commission. Yeah, Discord's probably the best, but I'm totally down. That would be a lot of fun to work with you again. Let's get some hi-hats. Closed hi-hats. Bit crushed. Nah. Low sample rate. Vibrato. This might work. I mean, this definitely starts to get a. The theme is to kind of make a chill electronic song, except I'm working in a very strange method. Essentially, I'm trying to do pentuplets, which is instead of triplets, which is 3 beats or 3 notes per beat. This is like 5 notes per beat. It's kind of just turning into a 5/8 song, but that's okay too. Portally, yeah. Well, right now I'm just grabbing random samples, so I can't really say that that's kind of a weird. I'm going through the PO12 like sample pack, by the way. I'm not really finding a whole lot what I want here. So I'm gonna just move on. Drum kit, hat. You know what? I think I use drum machines too much, but I think this calls for a good drum machine. So let's just head on over to. There you go, SLGB. I like that. SLGB. Yeah, it's all about making accidents, and okay, it's making accidents and having the ability to understand whether that accident was a good or a bad thing. I think that's really the delineation there, where it's good to, yeah, exactly, happy accidents. But it's not only if you make a mistake, it's being able to realize it's like, oh, that actually benefits the song versus like, oh, I made a mistake, let's just wipe it out without ever considering it. Trying not to accentuate the 3-2-3-2. I kind of want it to feel like 1-2-3-4-5, 1-2-3-4-5, but I don't think I'm gonna crack that code right away. So I'm just gonna keep adding stuff and seeing how it comes about. Also, I apologize if I'm a little slower today. My computer's been running weird lately. It's a cool mistake. Yeah, exactly. So we can go like this. Excuse me. Somebody just DM'd me on Twitter, and I'm like, nope, streaming now. Sorry. Okay, so we've got an intro with too much resonance. Carbonic. Acoustic guitar, picky with errors. Yeah. Yeah, toxic. That's exactly how I feel about it too. Oop, that's a little too low. I still want it to be like audible. It's too loud, but I like that sound. I also feel like this needs to be duplicate, join. This needs to have a little bit more variety to it, because right now it's a little bland. Oops. I'm still getting used to Ableton 10, or Ableton, as some people who are cooler than me call it. Yeah, like recording and forcing yourself to work in that kind of stuff is a very good way of, improving yourself. I mean, I could try to further accentuate the feeling of 5 beats by putting this in the middle. Kind of like that. It's weird though. Okay, I think we're getting there. The other thing that I think I can do with this bass is I can mess with the transposition. So we can go like up by 7. And then after we go up by 7, we can go like down by a lot. It should be like -6, I think. Right? No, 5, because we don't want to go to the 5th. So it'd be like something like that. So we can mess around with this. Yeah. So we have some options there that I think would be really cool. Okay, let's find a snare real quick. I want something that's a little crunchier than like the 808 kit has, so I'm gonna go to a kind of like just a house kit and see if I can find something there. Claps. No, we want snares for sure. We want something. Actually, that is pretty solid. It has a little bit too much tonality, I think. Maybe if I transpose it a little bit. It's a little too high. I think I need to lower it. I want to stretch it out a little bit, like a caramello. Nice. That's kind of the theme I'm going for. Just kind of super chill, but also it has like this tenseness to it. Vineyard Live. Thank you so much for the host, man. I appreciate that. Also, I totally forgot. What did I forget? I forgot what I forgot. I forgot something. Yeah. Shaka, that game only has 6 Vs in it. Just get your story straight, okay? I don't know how to pronounce that game aside from VVVVVVV. I like the idea of having this snare have a huge splash to it. Like just go. I feel like of all the percussive instruments in this style of music and most electronic music, like the snare is the most definitive to how the song like sounds overall. It seems to be like the keystone to like the to just kind of the feeling and the direction of the song. The stong. V. Yeah, I like it. Gated reverb, huh? Oh, I see what you mean. This extra kick, I feel, makes it a little awkward, but it also accentuates the idea that I want this to be 5, like a cluster of 5 notes rather than 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. I want it to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like a pentuplet, which is the original idea, but we'll see how that goes. Let's actually boost this out again. Because I want to do this transposition idea and see if this actually works. I'm getting there, pizza. Give me time. Give me time. So if we're talking about 5/4 or 5 against 4, then these hats really don't fit the bill there. Which I think might be okay. Let's use this as kind of a sandbox here. So this would be... if we basically double up the kick, we would have this. And then if we halved that again, we would be going to here. So this would be 5 against 4. Which is cool, but I don't think that works for the whole thing. We're learning here. Okay. Yeah, it's good to know. So this is going to be more of a 5/8 song, but I do want to do some of those little that fill that like the and then like I think that's really cool. So like what I can do over here is in this last section, instead of this, I can be like. This goes up too high. This should be like to a 3. Get that minor. Hey, Shadow. How you doing? And then we can go like. I promise I'm not going to sing on this one. Kryptonite. I can't do it. Oops, I don't have a name for this yet. I also like the idea that this starts a little pluckier. So let's go like this. Ebony Chambers. That's an interesting name. Where does that come from? And then, like, just kind of break it up right there. Lewd. Adult star name. I would not doubt it. How's that? There we go. I like this. Let's drop a drum bus on the rack and try to make this a little crunchier. Doing the gate actually worked really well. Honestly, I feel the reverb's a little much right now. I would rather turn the reverb down, I think. You mean like that? Yeah, I feel like the snare is a bit much there. I mean, I still like the general principle of it. Also, I need to listen to this in the context of the whole song. You can't just that's better. That's a little bit farther in the background. The real question is should I should lock the bass into this is almost more of a lead. I kind of like the idea of the lead being something just kind of like this pulsing note. We'll see where this goes. Oop, that's too many pastes. There we go. think a piano is the right instrument for this. I had to try. I think massive is the right instrument for this, though. I want something that's like, this is very, very heavy in the mids, so I'd like something that actually sits a little higher in the register, which is not something I do super often. So, oh yeah, a song name. We actually dropped a couple. I don't, Ebony Chambers might be, or Ebony, not Enemy. That might be a porn star name. I don't know if we really want to go that route, but maybe it's good for SEO to have people searching for that. Got to think ahead, you know. Being a popular YouTuber is no easy. I'm not a popular YouTuber. Actually, let's bring in the new echo effect. See if we can get some like weird. Yeah. Just have that go on forever. Well, I was just messing around with. I mean, the 5-finger fanfare would definitely work in this case. I don't think having a positive feedback loop is a good idea, though, as much as I like it. Yeah, 5-finger fanfare. I'm not ripping off Risk of Rain this time, so that's a nice change of pace. I learned that adding a vibrato, a very slight vibrato to a lead helps it stand out more because it distributes its energy throughout a larger spectrum. Something like that. Play this for like 5 minutes and be done. I actually like this a lot. Pedal tone and arpeggio, because that's a thing, right? The other thing I could do with this maybe is go like this. A little bit, yeah. I promise I won't get too annoying with it. Yeah, kind of pizza. Heartbeat sound, yeah. Yeah, I actually really like that. I need a name for this dang song, guys. You're not doing your part. Do your jobs. Give me a name. Let's see if I have a sample of a heartbeat in here. Nope. Not if I spell it wrong. I actually have a stethoscope microphone set up, so I eventually want to record my own heartbeat. Carbonic. Extravehicular activity. Yeah, I have it right over here actually. Somewhere in here. Ah. Well, this other crap too. So it's super simple. Basically, I have the end of a stethoscope, and I have basically a tube that the stethoscope goes to, and I just shove my little lav microphone, which fits perfectly in there, and then it is a perfect microphone. It's actually really cool. I've been meaning to do a video for this for a long time. Somewhere in here. That's actually kind of nice. Working out so that you get the right BPM. Yeah, when I do that, I wanted to try to record heartbeats at various beats per minute. And look at that. This is actually set up very nicely for the 4/4 tempo. So I can go like this. Oh, that's actually really good. You guys are the smartest. Smartest and the prettiest. Oops. So I can go like this, and then I can take this, and then I can just loop it, and then done. You and your medical Apoapsis. Apoapsis. Point is sometimes given a name specific for bodily okay. Apoapsis. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, duh. It's Apoapsis. Yeah, I like that a lot, actually. For some reason, I was reading it. Yeah, I was reading it as a medical term because I know you do some medical stuff sometimes, and I was like, Apoapsis. Yeah, Apoapsis. I actually like that a lot. There you go, Toxic. Okay, I like Apoapsis though. That one grabs me because this does kind of feel like floating in space. Let's see if I spelled that right? Apoapsis. You'll notice that orrery right here is spelled wrong. I did fix that in the other thing, but I want to spell my songs right. I remember a long time ago, a couple of years ago, when I got my Kindle, I read like, I think there was there 7 books or was there 13? I know that there was like quite a number of those books. And I basically read all of them in like, okay, there is 13. I read all of them in like 2 weeks. Apophenia, apotheosis. That's too many words. I wouldn't be able to steal this if I wanted to. I can't pronounce it. Yeah, I did too. Okay, we gotta get back to the song. We've got an hour and 15 minutes. Actually, we're pretty good on pace for this one. Nice. So the drums need some more layers. Ready Player One is a decent book. It's not a great book, but it's a decent book. I'm looking forward to the movie being just about as decent as the book is. It's basically, hey, remember how cool the 80s were? For like 300 pages. Yeah, it's pulpy. Pulpy is the perfect word for it. It's not something that you can take seriously. There are definitely some cringy moments in it, but overall, it's a decent book. I enjoyed it. Yeah. It focuses, and I mean, there's definitely a focus on like future technology and stuff too, but you'll catch a lot of the references if you grew up in the 80s. And that doesn't necessarily mean if you're not like 30 years old, you won't appreciate the book, but it's definitely, there's a lot of references that some people probably won't get if you didn't grow up. Only 80s kids will understand. Yeah, exactly. No, these are from Pizza. Where am I? Oh, okay. It's like, where am I in my sample library? This is Pizza singing. Anyway, I'm getting a little lost in my samples here. I was gonna try to find some just like random crap to toss in there. But I don't know if it needs random crap. Yeah, I think so. 2 HTC samples. Yeah, it was season 4 finale.
Ben Burns. Aesthetic.
Perfect. Oh, man. Good times. had a lot of fun with that one. I want to do more of those. And I don't know, not a lot of you guys are part of my Patreon, which is okay, but I decided to switch the 2-hour track challenge seasons to 3-month intervals. So I'm still going to try to do like a bonus stream at the end of every season where I kind of collect random samples from people. So that would just mean that I get to do that more often, which also means that this is closing in on the end of the 5th season. We only have 3 more after today before we go into April and we're in a new season. Which I think is good because that will create more album releases. Oh, dude, I hope you know now that you can send literally anything. If you want to, Carbonic. I actually have a sample that sounds like that already. It's not, though. It's pouring soup. I don't know if I have it in here. I might not. I used to have it. It basically, I'm making soup, and I was pouring broth. I was pouring broth into the pot, and it just sounded like somebody pissing into a bowl. Maybe. Okay, so I want to have a pad, but I don't want it to be very obtrusive. And as much as I'd love to use Wavetable more often, it like destroys my computer. So unfortunately, I'm kind of stuck with the other lesser instruments for now, which honestly I'm okay with. But I really like Wavetable, but it's a little taxing on my computer, especially when I'm streaming. Damn it, now I just want to use brass. Okay, well, it's going to be another one of those, ain't it? Look at old man Ben using brass whenever he can. Just because it sounds so damn cool. Yep, like that. Oops. And then curve it out a little bit. Actually, boop. No. Come on, Ableton. Work with me. Copy. Paste. Hey, Father, how you doing? I'm going okay. This song's turning out pretty cool. I think this is an octave too high, though. Okay. There's a couple problems with this, but we'll get there. I think this gets a little loud. So this should actually kind of last a little bit longer. Kind of into the next bar, I think. So there we go. Because again, this isn't really supposed to be. It's supposed to be a pad. It's supposed to just kind of sit in the background and offer a little bit of texture. So really, I don't even need the low end for this. It's a little muddy. Let's actually compress out based on the lead, because the lead is more important. This is the problem with working in Ableton with a strange time signature. Things get, like, a little nudged out of the way every time. Man, appreciate it. I do want this to decay eventually, just to take its sweet time. Yeah. Okay, so let's go like this and have a little bit of a breakdown-ish kind of thing where we can introduce something new. All right. Okay, that is bar 60. I'm like, why is it stopping halfway between measures? Ableton. Yeah. It's cool. Okay. So now I want to create like maybe brass isn't the right instrument for this, which is a crazy thing to say, I know, but oh no, toxic. Yeah, I love Ableton, but sometimes the way that it manages time signatures is a little wonky. So I mean, this is again accentuating the 5/8 rhythm rather than the 5 against 4, but having kind of just a really strong bass line come in here might help with kind of making it all fit together. Really ties the room together, you know? I'm also hearing a kind of a more droney lead. I don't know if I can suss it out, though. We'll see. Take care, Toxic. Thanks for swinging by, man. Appreciate it. As always, have a good one. Okay. It's too much vibrato. It's also too high up. Maybe it's not too high up. Actually, there's a cool thing you can do with the LFO. You can change the pulse width of these, and it makes things kind of go a little nuts. So let's actually set the two LFOs and have them go at different intervals. And then this should actually sound pretty cool, I think. Can't tell the difference. Okay. Nope. 0. It's in there. It's kind of subtle, though. We don't want to re-trigger it. Let's up the LFO to just max. Gives it some cool motion. Some cool motion. There we go. That's a little better. I'm going to lower these. Wow, let's look at the very poor control over the velocity there. I don't know if I'll be able to run a pedal through this without it sounding like butts. Take that back. I don't know if I like the D sharp. Nope. It's gotta be here. The problem is that we're going up, and then way down. So this might work better. Because this right here is an octave jump, so this is allowed. This doesn't sound awkward, but before we were jumping from A sharp to D sharp, and it's just like this kind of this kind of weird fifth jump, and it didn't really fit. So this, we get our kind of curve that goes up and then down, and then this could go all the way down to C, but we're just going to go up to C4 instead of C3. And then we can take this A3, which takes the pattern back to the G, which resolves it very well. That's how it works in my brain. I don't know if that's like technically accurate from a music theory standpoint, but oops, that's not how that works. Okay, let's make this a little bit more interesting. Since we're killing off the hats and stuff, we gotta kind of fill that in with something else. That goes here. How about we kind of switch this pattern up so it's like that. See if that works. Too many wrong notes. Well, not wrong, but okay. So how does that transition go? We can start here. It's a little kind of an abrasive instrument, but I really like how it sounds. If we cut out some of the higher frequency distortion, we can do better. We need to add another layer of percussion here. I've been lax on that. So let's go to, I know I go back to this a lot, but I just need some like weird high-pitched kind of sounds to kind of fill in the top area. I use these so much though. Let's try to find something else. That's cool. Let's try to go for like a mechanical feel. Ugh, come on. Come on. There we go. Nice. Classy. I'm just kind of jumping through this now. There's so many. Okay. Yeah, these are all too low pitched. This one might make a good shaker though. If we get rid of this crappy first part. Just get this. That could work. Frequency, we just want the high end like that. Let's actually get the velocities set right first. I don't want to, again, I don't want to go really hard on the 5 against 4 because it gets a little disjointed, but I like the idea and I want to kind of like nudge at it, but not really push it too hard. I don't want to push that agenda. Okay, so there's a little bit of a delay here. Just kind of, yeah, kind of want that. And again, I don't want the low end because the low end is fine. I just want that high end. Nah, a little lower than that though. Yeah, yeah. Again, it's a little quiet. Let's boost this up. And then this one was, yeah. So this can go like right here. And this can go every 2 beats / bars, depending on how you want to interpret how this song is presented. like extra. It's a different layer. We're cutting out the hats. We have to add something else. Ah, that's not going to work. I would like a ding sound. Like a triangle. Yeah, that works. Windows ding.wave. Yeah. There we go. Now it's in key. You hear that shitty rumble in the background? That's my neighbor's car. Doesn't really pick up super well. Cool. Yeah, it still sounds like toast. It's a little better. It's not perfect, but it doesn't have to be perfect. Just has to be good enough. Nobody has that emoji because it's really expensive, thanks Twitch. If it was up to me, everybody would have all the emojis. But it's not up to me. Metro, how you doing? Cowbell panic. I'll have to remember that one. That's pretty good. Time to switch to water, I guess. This song is so short. Another thing we can do here to kind of spice this up is do my little stutter effect, which I like to do. 270, please. Thank you. Yeah, Plug. We're doing a very strange time signature, so it's intentional. So what's happening is we're basically using pentuplets. So it's like triplets except for 5. So these kicks feel a little off, but in the context of the whole song, I kind of like how it sounds. Okay, let's get a little bit more evolution with the arpeggio here. I think that we can just kind of raise this second layer of the operator up and give it a little bit more motion. No, that would be the third time around. Okay. And go like this, like this. We'll have like a bit of a breakdown over here. Okay. Now we're putting a song together. Yeah, I've been dicking around with sound design so much that I haven't really worried about arranging at all. So, you know, you gotta do all the things. Nope, just this because I can pull this out. I'm going to have to try to squeeze in some micro transitions for this stuff too, just to make it a little bit more interesting. And then this lead. Da, na, I don't know if this is going to work. Okay. Okay. I think I got it. I think we got it. And then we can pitch bend right here. I don't do pitch bends often enough, so let's do it up. Do it to it. It's a little piercing. Yeah, pitch bends are super fun. I agree. I just don't do them often enough. And then this is going to basically just kind of filter out, I guess. And we're going to have kind of a little bit of a breakdown here, I think. Nah, pitch bends are super fun. I don't use them often enough. I think I literally just said that. My brain's a little fried. But yeah, like I like it creates this weird, interesting feeling, kind of dreamy. All right, we got a bit of a breakdown here, which is going to be nice. Nice. No, this is Ableton Live. FL Studio is a very nice DAW, though. I kind of want to just have the heartbeat and that. I don't even think we need drums down here. Maybe just like one kick every beat. Every beat, since this is like a weird-ass time signature. A building kick. Maybe. I just, I don't do the whole like EDM tropes that much, but maybe that would fit in this, where it kind of just builds up and or something like that. I also want to like throw in a little monkey wrench right here and make this like one measure of 6/8. And then it just goes back to 5/8 because I, for some reason, like to do that. And then we can take all this jazz. Oh my god. Oh my god. Zoom in a little bit more. There we go. And dump it right here. Oh my god. I'm still getting used to that. There we go. Now I can copy paste. It's a learning experience, I tells ya. There we go. But yeah, we can like build something up maybe. Build up here, I think. Okay, so this can kind of go like, ooh, that's way too much. That's going to get really abrasive. Nah. Copy. And honestly, I think this time signature thing's not going to work, which is fine. We'll just have 2 bars of, it's like 2 bars of silence almost, and then we can kind of roll back into this, and it'll be all good. Kind of go right here, and then we can go right here. Oops. There we go. Cool. Oh yeah. Yep. This is definitely not done. There's a lot of layering that has to go on here. So we can go like this. I mean, I don't know if it's appropriate for me to use my, not really patented, but my version of a reverse cymbal, but it just works so well. It works really well, yeah. You just go like this, like this. Oh, probably cut out some lows in that one. I was moving the microphone around. Too much. Hey, Envy, how you doing? Oh, Metro. Today's challenge is to kind of do a chill, spacey jam. I decided to use this like 5-4 or like pentuplet 5 against 4 theme just to see if I could do it because I've never done it before. But new to the stream. So basically, the general thing is I sit down and I write music. Oh, thanks for the follow, M Barnettle. I appreciate that. I haven't been doing little piano solos, and I apologize for that. But yeah, the general theme, I think my headphones are a little down, is to kind of make a song in 2 hours. Follow, man. Gotta get back to work though. It kind of works, it kind of doesn't. Let's move this up here. I actually kind of want to excuse me. I kind of want to double this and see if I can get away with that without it sounding like hot butts. We might be able to spread this out across 4 bars, actually. Wouldn't that be cool? Yeah. Yeah, might have to do that too. I'm still getting used to like switching between automation mode and like arrangement mode in Ableton. But it's very handy, except for when I forget to not... Well, get out of here. I kind of like that. I'm gonna boost the volume of these two though, because I think that these need to be more audible. Okay, so I want to do a little bit more work in here. This is Ableton 10. I like it a lot. Yeah, a little bit. necessary. Well, let's see. Last kick in the building cut. Yeah, you're right. The other thing I can do is I can have a little bit of a tension release here. Just kind of go like that. Should help a little bit. No, this is why I love streaming. You guys have awesome suggestions that I would not think of in the limited amount of time that I have. So never feel like you are being annoying. Unless you're intentionally being annoying, and then you probably are being annoying. But don't do that, because then nobody has fun. This is where I forgot how to play notes. Cool. Okay. So really, we just kind of need one more evolution of this sound. And then I think we should be good. I mean, I don't want to play it all through the beginning, but I kind of do, just to get context. It's a simple song, but I really like how it's coming out. These hats are still too dang loud. This needs something to make it less pure sounding. So let's just toss a bit reducer on it. And then now it sounds like this. Boop. The other thing I want to do here is I want to get a little bit of a reverb in here, basically just for this part specifically, just so it has a little bit of presence outside of just the thing. So we can go like this. There's a cat. Thanks, Metro. give it a little bit more space. Yeah, I mean, I can just crank it up to the send channel, and that should do it. That's too much. It's very bassy, so I don't want to send too much rumble to the reverb. But, yeah. For some reason, I feel the need to just go like this. Yeah, let's just switch it up. Let's just switch it up. Let's try something a little less shitty than that, though. Also helps to start on the right place. See, none of these leads require a whole lot of... Why is this starting here? Okay. I may have effed up somewhere. Nope. I'm trying to figure out the melody. The other thing I can do, and maybe this is a better option, is screw around with this. That might work. Because we can just boop this out there. And okay. I notice we're kind of running out of time a little bit, so I gotta work towards the finish line here. Let's actually push this over to the pads and turn this into something else. I'm trying to think of what would work here. I don't want to just go with the electric piano because I always go with the electric piano, but that's kind of what I want to do. We'll see how it sounds. How about that? Helps if we release the pedal at the right time. Apparently that MIDI did not get triggered. Boop. Yep. I like them too much. I think this will work if we just like crush or we just get rid of all the low end. Wrong notes aside, that's pretty cool. And this has to get pushed back a little bit because section. Oh, you mean the this stuff? What we could do to kind of economize that is to not have this in the first section, so it's a little bit more down tempo, and then this ting comes in and everything else comes in after that. I think that'll honestly, we don't even need this stuff until the second part. Actually, we don't need this crap at all. How about this? Let's go like that. Nobody will ever know. Okay, so we need to do some pitch bends in here because pitch bends are the cool thing to do. Oh my god, I keep doing that. Just up, not up to the side. Just up. Thanks, man. I like it too. I'm still getting used to some of the new effects in Ableton, but Ableton, I mean. So what I want to do now is I want to take that, and then I want to harmonize with this, and hopefully fix. So yeah, thanks so much for the follow, man. I'll just call you Fix. Thanks for the follow. Here's a little piano for you. Okay, back to work. I realize I have like 10 minutes left. And, you know, if I go over, it's like, oh no, it doesn't matter that much. It's all about the process, not the result. So this will be... It's like a 6 out of 10. I just want to keep doing this like 5-note run because it's super cool. Yeah, sure. Well, I mean, it's hard to give tips without knowing exactly where you're at. But what kind of music do you want to make? I mean, that's kind of the first thing to do is just to kind of learn like your goals for writing music, because that kind of sets milestones for what you should learn and what you should try to accomplish, you know? So that's probably the first step is to try to figure out what exactly you want to learn house. So my best suggestion then would be to listen to a lot of it. And I'm sure you probably already do. But I would take like some of your favorite songs from that genre and try to learn, like try to sit down and break down exactly how those songs are structured. That's a real big thing, especially if you're trying to learn a specific genre. Because if you're learning a specific genre, you need to have a very fundamental understanding of how the songs are kind of blocked together. So one thing that you can do is you can, and this sounds really nerdy and dorky, but you can take like an Excel spreadsheet and have basically a big like table of, not a table, but just basically a graph blocking out, you know, the kicks were playing here, here, and here, but they were cut out here. And if you do that like 4 or 5 times, you'll start to see patterns for that kind of stuff. So that's like from the arrangement side of things, that's what I would practice doing. I would also recommend doing ear training and learning basic music theory. And I know that can be scary, but it's a pain in the butt, but it's really, really worth it. There we go. So yeah, we're like out of time on this one. So let's cut it off with just kind of not a breakdown, but just let these notes linger a little bit, and then we can just focus on the percussion, and then, come on. There we go. Not that long. So yeah, I my best offer for advice without knowing a whole lot about you would be to just to get an understanding of how music works fundamentally. Yeah, definitely. If you follow me on Twitter, it's Ben_Burns. I will 100% listen to it and give you my thoughts. I am totally down with that. Because yeah, that's super cool. Like, getting into this stuff is intimidating for sure, but it's really rewarding. I think that it's cool to do. Oh my God. Come on, Ableton, work with me. There we go. Okay. So we're just kind of coming down to the wire here to throw some stuff in here. Just kind of reprise the intro a little bit, which is good. I'm glad that we took the time to make this a different section though, because it was cool to just do that, you know? Ooh, okay. That's where that's coming from. Let's just go like this. There we go. I was getting that weird feedback because of the bit crusher. Copy, paste. Oh my God. That was the bit crusher. I fixed the pizza, don't worry. It's all good. Don't have to be scared. Yeah, man. Yeah, I can imagine. Like, but if you have, I mean, if you want advice, please talk to me on Twitter, because I'm more than happy to help you out. Unfortunately, like the streams, I'm a little split with my attention, so I can't give you like full thoughts. But if you have like ideas or whatever, and you want to bounce stuff off me, I'm more than happy to give it a listen. Right, the resonance is like super cranked too. $39 seconds. Yeah, we're good. We good. Yep. And we are done. We didn't need this extra little boop there. Perfect. Done. I like this one. Let's listen to the whole thing. Nice and condensed too. This is the type of music that I want to make, that's like focusing on just several instruments rather than all these crazy layers. It's not something that I do often, but I'm glad that I did it this time. Fix. I appreciate that. Yeah, launch pads are super cool. I'd like to have one someday. Having like physicality over like creating music is so important. It's very, very important actually. Song definitely has potential for expansion too, so I can always come back to this later and like work on it. Do I want another heartbeat at the end? I kind of do, because it's dorky and dumb. Cool. Okay, well, that is the song for today, I guess. A couple nitpicks that I want to do. Okay, that sounds better. Rough around the edges, but yeah, the mix is a little rough. The mix is a little rough, especially when all the instruments are going. Oh, there's a cat climbing where he's not supposed to. That's what that noise is. Yeah, these two are getting in their way, in each other's way a little bit, so I can try to EQ around that. But for all intents and purposes, I think that we did a good job here. To kind of make this fit a little bit better is to, because we don't really need this as it's standing out a little bit more than we want. Oops. That's a little better. Anyway, I could nitpick this forever. Have melodies that sit in the highs like that. The pedal arp going away like that is actually super generic and I hate it. So I'm just going to do a fade out instead of a filter pass. Filter sweep. Okay, we're done. A little nitpicking at the end, but I think that those were valuable changes. So yeah. Another's tracks. Sure, I can show you a different track that I made. I can show you last week's 2-hour track challenge. Delta, Ohio. Thank you so much for the follow. And Fix, if you are interested. Yeah. Thanks, Paul. I really appreciate you swinging by. Fix, if you are interested, I have all of the 2-hour track challenges on YouTube. Oops, that's all the songs. So all of the streams, if you're interested in learning the production process in Ableton, I have all of the prior 2-hour track challenges right here. So you are welcome to, peruse those if you wanted to check it out. So this is last week's. This is called Polar Caves. It's kind of another chill track. I've been in a chill mood lately, so yeah, cool Fix. Well, Metro, I don't show other people's music on this stream just because this is a focus on creating music, not showcasing music. However, if you want to send me something, my Twitter is Ben_Burns. And you're welcome to send me something there because I would love to hear it and I'd be more than happy to offer feedback. Anyway, I think that we are good to go for today. I'm going to render this out, ship it up to Patreon, and I will start making the video for YouTube. If you are not familiar, I post all of this stuff on YouTube at youtube.com/Ben_Burns. If you wanted to download this song and all of the 120 other 2-hour track challenges that have been out there, you can support me on Patreon, which is patreon.com/Ben_Burns. That also supports the YouTube channel and the educational content that I create there. I need to fix my bot so it actually shows these links. And then if you ever wanted to talk to me, there's the Twitter link, twitter.com/Ben_Burns. I talk all the time, and I would be more than happy to talk to you about music or production or creativity or anything like that. So that is all for me today, guys. It's been super fun. Thank you so much for all of your suggestions. It's been very, very helpful because I got a little lost in some of these. But that is all for me. So, guys, have a good one. I won't be streaming this Saturday, unfortunately. I have some other things to attend to, but I will be back maybe on Friday or Sunday. Otherwise, I will be back here next Wednesday for the 2-hour track challenge. So I'll see you guys later. Take care.